The ring is going to be 3 double stitches again, as before. And we're going to join to that original picot again. And do 3 more double stitches. Close our work. Make a knot. Reverse our work. Special step. We're going to make our chain again, so 6 double stitches. Picot. 3 more double stitches on the other side, so we're going to have 4 double stitches total. Because remember, the picot doesn't count as a double stitch, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Picot. 4 more double stitches. Picot. And then we have 6 double stitches total on this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Slide our work off our needle. Form it into that crescent shape. Make a knot. And then we're going to reverse our work and do our next ring. We're going to continue making our rings and attaching them to the previous picot right here, and then making our chains until we have a total of 5 rings and 5 chains made. At that point, I'll show you how to finish up. At this point, I've made 5 chains and 5 rings, and I made a knot at the end of my last chain. And now all that's left to do is just to attach it. So I'm going to attach it to the very first ring and the very first chain made. I'm just going to put it first in the top of the ring, so just in one of those double stitches right there at the top of the ring. I'm just going to pull it tight, and then I'm going to grab that very first stitch in that first chain. I'm going to loop it through there. I'm going to reverse my work. I'm going to make a knot. Right, like that. So I'm going to double knot it. I'm going to make one more. And then I'm ready to hide my ends. So the first end I'll hide is the one that's attached to the needle. I just do that by taking my needle and inserting it through the middle where that core string is of that first chain made. So you can see when I turn it over, it's not seen on either side until it actually comes back out. I'm just going to pull that through. And then on the part where it comes out, I'll snip it with my scissors and cut that so it doesn't show. And then I will cut my thread that goes to my ball thread. I'll cut that about 6 to 8 inches down. Thread that onto my needle, and then using my needle, I'll insert it and thread it up that last chain made, and then snip the thread. At that point, I'm ready to iron it, and then I'll go ahead and assemble. So here we have a completed tatted flower, and we're going to assemble it. So here's all of the other pieces. Right, like this. So the first piece I'm actually going to put on is I'm going to take the center and I'm going to take the center and I'm going to go ahead and just insert it through that tatting that we just made. Right, like that. The next one's going to be the petals, the smallest petals. I'm just going to insert that. And then I'm going to insert the lace and the burlap that I cut out. And there's a hole right there in the middle for me to insert it. You can see it starting to come together. And then I'm going to insert the largest petals, right like that. And then I'll turn it over. And I'm going to snap the back piece on. Right like that. So at that point, you can iron it. You can see it's kind of bending through here. Let me get it positioned a little better. Right, like that. At that point, it's looking pretty good. So now it's ready to attach to the stem and leaves. So I'll go ahead and I'll hook the leaves on first. Just going to insert that wire through. Right, like that. And then I'm just going to insert this part right in there. And you could glue all this if you want, but I find it's pretty sturdy actually. Like that. So then you can go ahead and you could do all of these if you wanted, or you could just do like I'm going to and do like 3 and have them in an assorted bouquet. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this project. I'll see you again next time.